Hey there YouTube, it's Yosenju here with you guys a video. Now a lot of you guys did like the Fireking Yosenju deck profile and like the build, so I'm going to show you guys how to play them. And including, if you guys remember when I did my last profile, I got first place with the locals, so here we go. So this is a duel I had against, I think it was like Burn or something. So of course you're going to have to play that. And the duality, you know, it's pretty simple. Everybody had no choice but to add in the MST. Now this guy was a troll, so I went all in because he had no back row. So unfortunately I was forced to end my turn, but this is basically a way to show you guys how the deck works. So I didn't really care for that. I'm like, sure, whatever. Because the main thing about this deck, guys, is that you need to destroy Garunix. That's the main thing. See, I got rid of everything he had. And this is pretty much a game right here, I believe. Yeah, that's a game. Right? Yeah. So that's game. See, that's pretty much how the deck works. You need to destroy Garunix non-stop to nuke your opponent's field. Now here's the second replay. Now in this duel I did draw pretty bad. It wasn't the greatest draws I ever had, but you know. You can't always draw it great. So I was pretty much forced to stop that mathematician from going off. So he got rid of a lot of my stuff because he had deprison, but he deprisoned my comma 1, which I really didn't mind. I'm like, whatevs. So he's doing instant fusion. I played vanities because, you know, I'm like, no, you're not doing that. But for some reason he decided to Galaxy Surf at me. I'm like, okay. So this deck's really good, guys. I highly recommend you try it out. The only reason I Sujik and on the Sujik because I wanted to have fun. Because, you know, just for funsies. And he pretty much forfeit after that. He's like, no, screw this, I'm done. Here's the third game. My opponent was playing Burn. I was going up against a dual robot because there was no other duels going on. I'm like, whatever. Let's see how this deck does against Burn. So I took a lot of damage on the first turn. Of course, I'm going to go to the instant play. Attack directly with comma 2, add that comma 1, attack with comma 3, and Marshmallow knows face down. So it's not really good. So this was the deck the dual bot was using. It's very annoying. If you guys want to know how I took a bunch of damage first turn, the bot Goblin Thief twice and Ukazi. So it had another Beans face down. I played the Silver Orichalcos because I love the Orichalcos. The Orichalcos in this deck, it's amazing because it helps you OTK a lot. Because, you know, the Yosenju's gain like 2,000. Because the Yosenju's attack points go up to 2,000, I believe. And it helps you OTK. And it's amazing. Including with Garunix, it's a boss. And also, if you have Garunix on the field already, you activate Seal. The Seal destroys Garunix, and then at the next standby phase, on the next standby phase, which will be your opponent's turn, Garunix comes back and nukes all monsters on the field. So I decided just to have fun. I'm like, you know what, screw this, let's have fun. I'm gonna go all in, and there's the entire family. So here's the fourth game. I was going up against Harpies. The guy put up a pretty good fight. I know Harpus isn't very nice, so I decided to bring destruction in it. I'm like, no. I'm like, stop it. So he was pretty much forced to end his turn because he had nothing else to do. And I go all in with my Yosenjus because he had no back row, as you can see on his hand. His white points reached 3,000 on my first turn. Oh, sorry, my second turn. I will show you guys a deck after this the whole deck profile. Because the one on here is a bit more different because the extra deck, but I don't really use the extra deck as much. So he pretty much got rid of my good back row, but I still had MST. So yeah, he put up a good fight because he got me down to 2,500. But sadly, the big mistake he did was putting Tanky back at my top of my deck because I got a second common 1, balancing everything he had, and that was pretty much game from there. And I'll show you guys a tag duel that I just recently had with. I was teamed up with Firekings, and my opponents were using some weird Dark World deck, and my partner was using some Fireking Dark World deck. I have no idea what it did, but this guy was using the Ultimate Desolkian Heradic deck. He started talking crap to us because he's like, oh, you guys can't get over this. I'm like, you want to bet? So he had both out first turn, and Quinn had Stardust. So I brought out him and I attacked over Stardust just because I don't want Stardust on the field when his effect goes up, and he pretty much nuked everything. He's like, oh no. Now, I'm a guy that I don't really like to trust back row, so I want to destroy that, and I Phoenix Chain the Bells because I don't want him getting destroyed. And my partner uses Dark Hole, which is good because, you know, it helps you use special Yaksha, and plus Grunix will come back to next turn. Now, surprisingly, my partner was playing Sacred Phoenix and Nephis, which I found pretty interesting because with Nephis and Grunix, that makes a good combat because it destroys all back row and he destroys all monsters, so it's pretty cool. I may actually try that out with my build. I don't know, maybe. Come on, guys, I'm gonna get out this duel real quick. Okay. And of course, he dark hold us. I decided to Phoenix Chain to Grapha because we didn't want to take any damage. So that's the one bad thing about Grunix and Nephis both on the field. It's because Nephis will destroy our back row and he will destroy all monsters, so you pretty much wasted a Nephis. But you know, it's still pretty good because he hopes to get rid of back row, he hopes to get rid of monsters, so. But you know, like I said, it's like okay, but it's kind of bad at the same time. So I have breakthrough skill to Bells because I wanted to destroy it. So Grunix came in to save the day for us. And my opponent plays the Fireking's Island. So he decided to go into both our Grunix. And my opponent did something very stupid. He negated the Grunix we brought back, so the other monster was destroyed, but that's pretty much game. I'm like, dude, you're an idiot. So, yeah, guys, that's pretty much how you play the Fireking Yosenjus. If you guys want to see this real quick, I'll show you guys. It is me going up against Volcanics. And this deck did very good against Volcanics. So I still get the effect. I don't get the effect in taking anymore. But you know, I brought out Yaksha. I'm like, screw it, bring out Yaksha. Now this guy's hand wasn't the best because he can't really do much. But all he can pretty much do is stall with the artifacts. But once he destroyed my Yaksha, that's when shit got real. Because I nuked his field. And this guy got so mad, dude. Oh my god, I'm not even joking. No, I totally forgot that Scatter Shot destroys all monsters. I'm like, oh man. And for some reason, this dual like Japanese words kept coming up. I'm like, what? So Grooms comes back, of course, and he brings out the guards, which is okay in my opinion. Like, eh. Now he has Mind Crush and Bagel Attack, and he really has nothing else to really do. Because if he Mind Crush and called the wrong card on my turn, it would have been terrible. So he's pretty much forced to set the shell to protect himself, and he really had nothing else after that. And I drew into Comma Free, attacked over, and went for game. So, let me show you guys the deck again. So like I said, guys, this deck's very simple to use. It's very good against the meta. So pretty much the whole reason for this deck is to destroy Garunix, nuke, and just to spam the field. It's pretty much like an OTK deck, because all you do is nuke your opponent's monsters by using Dark Hole, Torrential, or Calcos, or Onslaught. Onslaught's probably the easiest way to destroy him. And of course spamming the field with your Senjus. And the best thing is that if you destroy Garunix and you have him in your hand, he gets special summoned out. So this is pretty much the same build I have in real life, but I run free Comma 2 in real life. So yeah. No, I think I may run 2 in real life. I don't know, I forgot. But the actual deck in this is different because I run Diamond, Pleiades, Rebellion, Kark Norton, run 03 because I should do run these 2 in real life. Tiger King, of course 101, 82, Castell. I don't run that in real life because I can't afford it. Shidori, which Exton, Drawer, Gaga, Polytomaeus, and 80. Now the thing about this is that you can't. I don't really go into the extra deck as much in this deck because you don't really need the extra deck. But the only time I'll go into the extra deck is if I know I already have game, so I will go into Cowboy for game. And of course, this is my side. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much how you use the Fireking Yosenjus. If you guys want to try it out, go ahead. I don't mind. And of course, remember to like and subscribe. This is your J, signing off. Peace, guys.